Hello guys, I am Parinita and welcome back to my channel to polish your CSE concepts with me. So let's get started. In this video we are going to see the shortcut of finding out whether a given grammar is LL1 or not. If you have visited my previous video of compiler design, what we have already discussed how to find out the set of first and follow, how to construct the LL1 parsing table and to say that whether our grammar is and to check whether our grammar is LL1 or not. Now in this video I have already shown you the whole method how we are doing it, but in this video I am going to show you some shortcut that how without constructing the whole table without finding all the first and follow, we can still tell whether a grammar is LL1 or not. Okay, let's see some examples. First of all, this is our first example. See, the method remains the same, but in this shortcut what we are going to do is we will find out the first and follow whenever and whatever required. We will not find out for each of the variables because that will be very time consuming, and in the exams, competitive exams like GATE, UGC NET and all those exams you must be knowing, we don't have to show the method, right? We just have to write out the answer that yes, whether it is L1 table or whether it is not. So just to find it out, there is no need of the whole method, there is no need to find out the first and follow of all the given variables. We can simply find out whatever minimum thing we have to find out and then we can directly go to the conclusion. Fine. So in these examples we will be doing the same. First of all, see, S gives AS BS, BS AS and S gives null. These are the three productions of S, and we have to check that whether they collide or not, whether any of the if any of the entries, more than one entries are coming inside the same cell, we will say that it is not LL1, else we will say that it is LL1. It is simple. Fine. So let's get started. S gives this. This will be placed inside what? This will be placed in, see, all these three will be placed in the row of S, right? In the row of capital S. Now we have to find out that in which column it will be placed. So in this first one will be placed in the column of small a because its first is A. So this will be placed in the inside small a. S gives BS AS. This will be placed inside the row, inside the column of small b because first is small b. So it is fine. A and B, they are not colliding. So capital small a is fine, small b is fine. These are different columns. Now this last production is S gives null. Now normally null is not present as our column. So where we will write S gives null, I have told you in the previous video, whenever null is there in the RHS, we are placing that production inside the set of follow of LHS. So S gives null will be placed inside in the elements of the follow of S. Now what will be follow of S? Follow of S will be B and A. So follow of S will be B and A. So S gives null will be placed inside B and A, means A and B. So here you can see that in the small a, in small a this production will be placed and this production will also be placed. In small b this production will be placed and in small b this production will also be placed. So in one cell there will be more than one productions in case of this production, in case of this grammar. So I can say that it is not LL1. So this grammar is not LL1. Why? Because we are getting multiple entries. Fine. Let's see second. So what we have done, we have not seen or we have not find out the first and follow of all the variables. First, follow, table, we don't need to do all these things. Just do more practice and you will be doing these things easily. That only find out whatever is required and go to the conclusion. Then second, S gives A, ABC. Where this production will be placed? This will be placed inside small a. Fine. Then A gives C and null. A gives C. Where will this be placed? This will be placed in C. A gives null. Where A gives null will be placed in the follow of A. What will be the follow of A? B. First of B is D null. The follow of A will be D and B. So yes, C is different, D, B. All are different columns, so it's fine. Now in this B gives D will be placed inside D and B gives null will be placed inside the fall of B. Fall of B is small b. So again D and B are different columns. It will be inside B row and different columns. So it will not create any problem. All will be in distinct column, different columns. All the values will be atomic. So yes, it is LL1. Fine. Then let's come to the third example. S gives A, where S gives A will be placed. S gives A will be placed inside. This is variable or non-terminal. So it will be S gives A will be placed inside the first of A. First of A is small a. So S gives A will be placed inside A. Now S gives A. S gives small a. A is itself a terminal. So S gives small a will be placed inside again small a. So here in this case, these both, see this both, that means S gives A and S gives small a. This both will be placed inside in the row of S and in the column of small a. So here I am getting duplicate entries in this row. I am getting more than one entry in this particular cell, and so here itself I can say that it is not LL1. Fine. Then fourth, S gives capital AB, where it will be placed in the first of A. So it will be in the first of A, that is A, and this will be null. This will be placed inside A follow. See, this will be placed inside. Okay, see, one more thing. Whenever we are having only one production, S gives something. Here we are having only one production, means whatever will be there, it will be placed inside this. Only one production is there, it will be placed inside any cell. See, only one production is there, so it can be placed at any cell, I don't care. It will never collide. See, in this case, what was the case? That S gives capital A and S gives small a. These are two different productions. You are understanding? These are two different productions. And if I am placing S gives capital A and S gives small a both inside the same column, obviously they will collide. So whenever we are having more than one productions, I need to check. But whenever there is only one production for any given particular LHS, then I no need to check also, because wherever it will be placed, it can never collide, because it is only one production. It can be never more than one. So we don't need to check at all. But here again, see, A gives small a and A gives null. In this case again we have to check, because two productions are there. So in such cases you have to see that whether they are colliding or not. Fine. So S gives AB. Okay, I don't need to check this. Then A gives A, comma null. So A gives small a will be placed inside A, and A gives null will be placed inside the follow of A. Follow of A will be equal to first of B, that is B and dollar. Follow of A will be B and dollar. So it will be placed inside A, B, dollar. All are different columns, no issues. B gives B will be placed inside B, and B gives null will be placed inside the follow of B. Follow of B will be follow of S, that will be dollar. So again these are B and dollar, two different columns, no collisions at all are different columns. So there will be no cell in which more than one column is there. So again I can say that yes, no collision is there, so it is LL1. So these are the four examples we have. As you can see, we have not taken directly. If you are doing, it will take just a minute, just like a minute or two maximum for finding out whether this is LL1 or not. So it is kind of shortcut. You can apply this and it will be very easier and quicker for you to come out to the conclusion or come out to the answer. Here see, this is two more. We have already solved four examples for you. I have shown you quickly how to solve it. These are the two more examples. Here you can note it down, you can try them out. Here both of I am telling you the answer also, so that you can recheck. None of them are LL1. These are the two examples you can note down. We have already solved four of them. You can try these two by yourself so that you can understand it better. And in case you are finding any difficulty in solving them out, you can always ask in the comment section. We can discuss it out and I will let you know the solution. Fine. I hope you have understood. Thank you.